Hi, my name is Anthony Clements. I'm the co-founder of digital consultancy Connected Path, and this is a video taking you through my presentation that I delivered at Affiliate Summit Europe this year. It was called The Magnitude and Misfortunes of Affiliate Tracking. So for the next 20 minutes, we are going to look at the challenges that are facing affiliate tracking today, why affiliate tracking has become such a hot topic in the affiliate industry over the last 12 months, and most importantly, what the future of affiliate tracking looks like. A couple of disclaimers before we start. This was just a 20-minute session, so I had to distill some of the concepts and ideas down to fit the time frame. And also, when we talk about affiliate tracking here in this presentation, we're talking about the general terms that underpin the way affiliate tracking works. We aren't talking about it with reference to one specific company. So let's get started. First thing to note, affiliate tracking is vulnerable at the moment. Affiliate tracking is under the microscope like never before. In all my years in affiliate marketing, I've never seen the topic of affiliate tracking talked about by so many companies and across so many events. Hit you with a stat to sort of exemplify the scale of the issue with affiliate tracking. If you take all the affiliate sales that are tracked across Europe, I would estimate that 15% of those are misrepresented. What I mean by that is they are sales that either go untracked because of outmoded tracking practices, or they are sales that are tracked when the industry shouldn't be tracking them due to outmoded tracking practices, or tracking practices that haven't kept pace with the changing way that we as users browse the internet and interact with e-commerce. Affiliate is certainly being scrutinized like never before when it comes to tracking. I would say that this is really a symptom of the browser companies over the last 12 to 18 months waging war on internet tracking companies, and more specifically tracking companies connected with the display advertising industry and to a lesser extent container tagging. Affiliate marketing is just kind of collateral damage in the browser companies really trying to take on the way display companies track users on the internet. This kind of all started back in 2015. It was started by just one guy, a gentleman by the name of Arvind Narayan, a Princeton professor, and he conducted something called the Open WPM study, where he took the top 1 million traffic sites across the internet and he analyzed them and found 81,000 different third-party tracking tags trying to track him on his journeys across the internet. And 67% of those tags were owned by Google. And when he released the data behind this study, the browser companies kind of freaked out and thought, we need to do something about this. We need to prevent these third-party trackers from running in our products. And we got things like Safari's intelligent tracking prevention, Firefox 65, and this widespread effort to prevent the activities that prevent the tracking of advertising companies. Now, while this is a great thing for affiliate marketing because it's got people talking about affiliate tracking and it's got people talking about ways that affiliate tracking needs to be changed and innovated, the challenges for affiliate tracking run far, far deeper than just ITP and browser restrictions. So with that in mind, I thought the first thing that we would do is look at the factors that have challenged affiliate tracking. And I thought we'd look at this as a timeline to really just exemplify this idea that challenges for affiliate tracking are a long-standing thing, and they date back, they date back well into the history of affiliate marketing. I would say they go right back to 2005 when publishers were first using Google AdWords to generate traffic and send that traffic directly to advertisers. That necessitated affiliate tracking, or more importantly, the affiliate tracking redirects being embedded in a third-party advertising platform, AdWords in this case, for the first time. And that's something that is still a challenge to this day when we think about Google parallel tracking and affiliate tracking needing to work alongside parallel tracking. 2007, the nuclear year for challenges that have faced affiliate tracking, the introduction of the smartphone. The smartphone brought us two things: new ways that users were interacting with internet journeys, and of course the ecosystem of apps. Again, something that affiliate marketing is still struggling with today. 2008, the use of third-party container tags to trigger affiliate tracking conditionally. 2010, the Do Not Track standard. So Do Not Track was a setting on mobile devices that would send a header response, which was titled DNT, back to the advertising companies to say, hey, this user on this device does not want to be tracked by you. And in 2010, the Federal Trade Commission, back when the US cared about internet privacy, recommended that Do Not Track be used as a standard by all advertising companies. And in a rare show of unity, the affiliate industry decided to completely ignore this advice, thus potentially missing an early opportunity to align itself with what would become a growing movement for internet privacy. 2012 needs no introduction: e-privacy directive and the requirement for user consent to set cookies for the first time. 2015, mainstream use of ad blockers takes us up to almost the present day. 2017, when web browsers, as I said, first started to take internet privacy into their own hands and saying, we are going to block these third-party tracking tags that advertising companies are using to track across the internet, and we get things like ITP for the first time. Key thing here, the factors that have challenged affiliate tracking over time are a melting pot of different issues. It isn't a bomb that just went off in the last year thanks to Safari. So with those challenges in mind, the thing that you're probably thinking of is, how did the affiliate industry, or how has the affiliate industry responded over time to those tracking challenges? To answer that question, or to explain that question, we have to introduce you to the idea of probabilistic matching. So, quick couple of definitions. Deterministic tracking is what we would call a hard match between an affiliate click and a conversion signal. So when an affiliate link is clicked, a cookie is written to the user's machine, and then when a conversion happens on the same device, the two things talk to each other and an affiliate sale is tracked. And that's what we would call a deterministic match, a hard match. But if that deterministic match can't be made, let's say for instance that the affiliate, the cookie on the affiliate click can't be written to the user's device, the affiliate industry will do something called probabilistic matching. It will try to create a likely match. And it will do that using some data points, some commonalities about the way individual users access the internet. And this is called user fingerprinting. Now, user fingerprinting is a pretty complicated and complex technology. It's used by a wide variety of internet industries, and it can look at some very detailed data points like the fonts that are installed or are running on your device, your battery status and battery settings, to create a unique fingerprint of you on the internet. But in affiliate tracking terms, some very crude user fingerprinting has generally been used as a backup mechanism to deterministic tracking. And that crude user fingerprinting relied on two specific data points, which was IP address and user agent. Now, back in 2007, when smartphones first came onto the market, this fallback tracking method of creating probabilistic matches using IP address and user agent worked really well. Fast forward 12 years, and this idea of probabilistic matching as a backup mechanism for affiliate tracking no longer works. And the reason for that is the wide proliferation of mobile devices. Mobile devices have two key things about them. The way they access the internet, using predominantly 3G, 4G, and soon to be 5G connections. 4G has a limited IP range. It means that if two individuals are in the same room together and are running, or their devices are connected to the same mobile data network, they will probably have the same IP address. And then when it comes to user agent, so user agent is a browser signature, and in the desktop world where people customize their browsers and can implement add-ons and things like that, a user agent signature can be quite unique. But in the mobile device world, where the operating systems are closed and that kind of customization isn't possible, user agents are very similar or identical across devices. So if we get two users in the same room, running on the same mobile network, and both using the iPhone X, the likelihood is they will have the same IP address and the same user agent. And therefore, for the purposes of affiliate tracking, they will look like the same person. The opportunity for inaccuracy there in terms of affiliate tracking is obvious. So with all these challenges that have faced affiliate marketing over time when it comes to tracking, the key thing that the industry has relied upon as a fallback mechanism to challenge those tracking difficulties is no longer working, or is becoming increasingly inaccurate. And that leads us to the tracking outlook for today. So, and look, for affiliate tracking, the current outlook in 2019 isn't good. I've listed here the 6 key things, the 6 key issues, the 6 key challenges that I think affect the accuracy of affiliate tracking today, affect the thing that publishers in particular rely on to drive revenue for their businesses. Number 1 is poor compatibility with mobile journeys. Affiliate marketing just does not deal in terms of tracking with web to app and app to web journeys properly. So something like running a link in a web environment on an iOS device, and then if the user has the advertiser's app installed, a universal link triggering to route that user into the app instead of allowing them to continue their journey on the web. That will break affiliate tracking in 98% of cases. And I think poor compatibility with mobile journeys costs affiliate marketing about 8% of its total sales at any one time. Number 2, this idea of limited control of the technology that affiliate marketing relies on to track sales due to third-party container tags. Affiliate tracking being called from third-party container tags. It makes everything worse, from mobile compatibility to handling things like intelligent tracking prevention, and also it obviously introduces this idea of cross-channel deduplication. So it's been a very impactful issue over time to the reliability of affiliate tracking. Number 3, the idea of probabilistic fingerprinting, which I just touched on. There is an endemic accuracy issue with affiliate tracking due to the widespread and unregulated use of probabilistic fingerprinting. And this is an issue program to program, not just network to network, to the point that a publisher, after this talk, could open their network UI, find two advertiser programs that sell a relatively similar thing, and that have relatively similar traffic levels, and the conversion rate could vary by 3 or 4 times. There is very, very little visibility as to how probabilistic fingerprinting is used to track affiliate sales. Number 4, what we've spoken about, web browsers increasing restrictions on third-party tracking. It's definitely an issue. Web browsers are sending a very clear message to affiliate companies and indeed all advertising companies to say, we do not want third-party tracking tags injected into web journeys anymore. However, I've put this at number 4 because despite the column inches that this issue has generated in affiliate marketing, it is by far not the most important challenge that faces affiliate tracking today. In fact, affiliate marketing is going down something of a rabbit hole, continuing to focus on this idea of web browsers and their treatment of third-party tracking tags, when the industry has many more fundamental issues with tracking, like the 3 that I've placed here. Number 5, affiliate marketing is operating in a climate of worsening consumer trust when it comes to online tracking. Saw a stat the other day, 86% of people are actively taking measures to protect their internet privacy. And number six, this is really an internal point for affiliate marketing, that affiliate tracking is used as a USP and a PR vehicle far too much. There is no industry standard that governs how tracking should work, and there is little to no visibility from networks as to how their tracking technologies actually work. These are the 6 key issues that combine to undermine affiliate tracking today, or the accuracy of affiliate tracking today. So I know what you're thinking. A pretty bleak outlook. And it is. Affiliate tracking, the accuracy of affiliate tracking has been an ever worsening situation over time. But the key thing is, and the key thing that people should take away, is that there are solutions. There are both short-term and long-term solutions that can help make affiliate tracking more accurate and more reliable. And I just wanted to take the time to run through a few of those now. Firstly, the short-term ones. So things that we could literally do tomorrow as an industry to make affiliate tracking more reliable and more robust. The first one is reduce the use of JavaScript container tags. Container tags that are third-party container tags that are hosting and triggering affiliate conversion tracking on the web, and also network-side container tags that are triggering publisher technologies or publisher tags. The idea of container tags hosting a number of other, or hosting and triggering a number of other tags and pixels across the internet is something that will ultimately be phased out by browsers. We got a glimpse of that with ITP 2.1, which is the latest, as I speak, ITP upgrade from Safari. We don't know when it's going to be released yet, but it is going to block for the first time cookies that are set in first-party context if they're set by something called the document.cookie API, which is normally how JavaScript writes cookies when it's executed inside a browser. So the browsers are telling us that they don't want this type of technology anymore, and I think advertisers are telling us that as well. We recently worked with a client here at Connected Path that has mandated to remove 95% of all third-party tags on their website by the end of the year. And that's something that I would agree with. There is advertisers should not be as comfortable as they are to allow third-party JavaScript onto their websites, given how much control that JavaScript can potentially enact on their websites. A better solution for tracking, one that the web browsers are openly telling advertising companies and advertising networks that they should adopt, is server-side tracking. So instead of sending tracking requests over the web, server-side logging sends the request to track clicks and conversion signals between 2 web servers. And the key point with server-side tracking is accuracy and reliability. We worked with a client that was moving their affiliate tracking from web-based affiliate tracking to server-side tracking. With web-based tracking, they were recording an accuracy rate of just 70%. So 30% of affiliate sales potentially going untracked. Their move to server-side tracking, 98% accuracy, with that 2% being flushed out in validation. So server-side logging is much more accurate, and it's ultimately what browser companies want advertising networks to do in the future. The knock on server-side tracking is often that the advertiser is going to have more control over the conversion signal. I think that's something that the affiliate industry needs to get over. Advertisers, by virtue of conditionally firing the conversion tracking on their confirmation page, have been in control of conversion tracking in the affiliate industry for a number of years. So I don't think that that is a real concern. The industry needs to take control of mobile journeys, particularly the way universal links operate and conversion tracking inside advertiser apps. Card-linked offers is an interesting short-term solution to tracking accuracy. Card-linked offers, perhaps more popular in the US than they are in Europe, are often used as a way to credit affiliates for sales recorded offline by advertisers, but can also play an important role in tracking online sales because the card companies are the one party that can reliably use first-party user data to match a user to a conversion without the need for any kind of web-based or third-party affiliate tracking. So card-linked offers can up the accuracy of both offline and online affiliate tracking. And then finally, controls on probabilistic fingerprinting, as we've said, because there is no visibility at the moment from any network or provider as to how user fingerprinting or probabilistic matching might be used to augment affiliate sales. And then the long term. We're running short on time, so I won't cover all of these, but I do think it's very important that the affiliate industry has a long-term view or vision for how it's going to track sales. I think single-use codes is a really obvious one. Nobody tires of telling the affiliate industry that it's a very discount-orientated marketing channel. Why not use that to our advantage? Single-use codes tied to a specific user are a great way to undeniably demonstrate that engagement with affiliate advertising has resulted in a transaction, i.e. when that single-use code that is delivered by the affiliate channel is used. Again, it removes the need for the standard web-based affiliate tracking that is becoming much more difficult given all the challenges that we've talked about. Universal baskets, I'd also throw in here embedded web experiences inside publisher apps. Both have the same effect, which is to keep the user, keep the customer, the consumer inside the publisher's ecosystem. And the key thing there is it removes the main point of failure for affiliate tracking, which is this idea of click-out marketing, moving a user from one place to another to make their purchase. Content exchange. I think most people now subscribe to the view that content over the internet is not going to be as freely available in the future as perhaps it is now. But you won't necessarily, as a user, pay for that content with money. You might pay for it with your consent, i.e. your consent for your first-party data to be used by advertising companies in order to track you. I wouldn't be surprised if Wikipedia goes down that route in the future. And the final one I'll touch on here is biometric signals. That's definitely one of my favorites. Most people are used to using their biometric signals, so a thumbprint or a Face ID, to unlock their phones, their devices, or an app on their devices. And at the moment, those biometric signals are authenticated using APIs that are native to the operating systems of the devices they use. But there is a web authentication standard called WebAuth API, which is trying to make those biometric signals more readily available across all platforms, including the web, which may mean in the future, when an affiliate click is made, a user might authenticate that using a thumbprint or a Face ID. And then when that same user makes an affiliate transaction, they authenticate again using the same biometric signal. Tie the two biometric signals up, and it's a potential way for affiliate marketing to track a sale. Seems kind of crazy, but the actual underlying technology is actually almost upon us. So that's my long-term vision for what affiliate tracking might look like. You out there may have your own. So finally, we've talked about some pretty crazy concepts here. The way affiliate marketing is challenged by the way affiliate tracking is challenged by many different issues. The way affiliate marketing has tried to solve those tracking issues and why that's not working now, and how in both the short term and the long term affiliate marketing could improve its tracking. We'll end on some key call-outs for both publishers and advertisers that you can take away as soon as this talk is finished to help improve your businesses. For a publisher, know the tracking setup on your important programs. And by tracking setup, we mean how that affiliate program handles mobile journeys, are universal links in play inside the advertiser's app in iOS if the advertiser has a popular app, which third-party container tagging solutions are being used, because all of these could affect the way the program tracks sales for you. Monitor your conversion rates. Conversion rates are a key indicator for publishers as to how a program is tracking. And remember that low conversion rates, so below 1% for most retail programs, should be a red flag, but also high conversion rates, so potentially above 8% or so if you're not an incentive site, should also be a red flag, because that could mean that you're tracking sales that shouldn't actually be attributed to you as a publisher because of some type of user fingerprinting, and that could impact your decision as to whether you want to invest in promoting that program in the future. So monitor your conversion rates and don't just trust the PR. And finally, push for more visibility on how your sales are tracked. Are they tracked using cookies? Are they tracked using user fingerprints? Are they tracked using server-side tracking? Because that will give you a good indication as to how robust the tracking setup is on a particular advertiser's program. And finally, if you're an advertiser or an agency, ensure your affiliate program's tracking is up to date. And by that, I don't mean just relying on incremental upgrades that are delivered to you by the provider that you work with. Have a vision, for how your affiliate program should track. My vision would be server-side, if not server-side, natively integrated affiliate tracking, so not through a third-party container tag, and certainly some form of in-app conversion tracking. Is your affiliate provider using probabilistic tracking, like user fingerprinting? If they are, you should definitely know about it, understand it, and how that might impact the tracking on your affiliate program, because it could be significantly impacting the numbers that you see through affiliate marketing. And that rate could be high as high as 10% in some cases of sales that are logged using some form of user fingerprint instead of a deterministic match. And then finally, support server-side conversion tracking. I think it's in the next 18 months, so this is going to happen relatively quickly. It will need to be the base tracking method for most affiliate programs. That's what the browser companies are telling us. That's the way the browser companies seem to be moving. Talk to your developers, talk to your marketing tech ops people about what you need to do for your affiliate program to support server-side conversion tracking. One of the key things will be that you'll need to be able to expose a log or an API of your of the sales that are tracked across your website and app, and you'll need to be able to expose that to the affiliate network or affiliate provider that you work with. And finally, as an industry, I believe that the industry needs a tracking standard, a set of tracking principles that all advertisers, publishers, and networks can buy into and abide by. I think that will increase the reliability of affiliate tracking, and I also think it will increase the trust in affiliate tracking from advertisers and particularly publishers whose businesses rely on the industry getting this right. It's not something that we have at the moment, but I hope it's something we can have in the future. Thank you for listening.